Friday Night Baseball away from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. The Yankees on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
He has that slider. That's his binky. That's his bread and butter. He needs to have that to be successful. He struggles at times, giving up multiple hits and innings. One of the keys, establish the strike zone early to give him a chance to use that good hard slider.
Derek Jeter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Castro onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. He really struggled last month. Less than 10 hits over that span. That's definitely not good, and that's something he really needs to improve on in this new month.
At the plate now, Bernie is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 11.
Next up is number 11. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch on its way. As he drives a liner to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
At the plate, Jose Canseco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Scope onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Number 36 will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is
in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Castro.
Into the box now, Harold Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Harold Castro is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Castro.
In now, Willie Castro, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 9 homers, and 32 driven in. And that one right down Main Street.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside, the throw. And this is in time as Posada guns down another runner at second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Tigers are shut down there. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, Cecil Fielder, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Fielder.
Here's the first pitch. As he rips it on the ground to second. Scope is there. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Into the box, Tim Raines. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now the 0-1.
Nope, ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So now here is Alfonso Soriano looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
264 is average entering play. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. A ball and a strike. And that one yanked just foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. The next batter is Jamer Candelario. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Pitch of the AB now.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Set for the start of the inning, and here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Striding in is Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Stepping up is Bernie Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bomber. No score.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their 3rd turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They've consistently put together strong performance after strong performance, resulting in them being near the top of the league in total hits. One player told me they have a lot of confidence in their ability to not only rack up numbers in the hits column, but also the runs column. He also said they're never satisfied, and they know they have to keep improving if they want to get where they want to go.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Tigers,
ready to go for the last
right
half
fielder,
of the inning, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now batting.
Next up, Victor Reyes, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Grossman, base runner at first with 1 out. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Harold Castro will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at-bat. That knock had to feel good.
Willie Castro is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. And now, number 11. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The left fielder, number 33.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Canseco. Flew out last time up. Now here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Three and two now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk seats.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. fouled away. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Now at the plate here is Cecil Fielder. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Schoop has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 1-1. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Now the 2-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to stand in is Jamer Candelario. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tim Raines. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Two and one. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Fielded cleanly, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next, it'll be Ricky Henderson. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And there's ball one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Alfonso.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, still no score. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle. And man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Robbie Grossman. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Runner's going. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to... And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
To the plate now, Harold Castro. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Turned on down the line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. At the plate now is Jorge Posada. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next to dig in, Derek Jeter. Here it comes.
Derek Jeter.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. So now to the plate, number 11, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0, and there he goes towards second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The Yanks leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
The second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Renato Nunez.
Now to bat, Renato Nunez. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here's another 1-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
Ramos.
Wilson Ramos stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Slider high, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Nunez leads off first with one away. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Wilson Ramos goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Jamer Candelario is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. Now the relay home, and he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Nomar Mazara is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Here's another 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Tigers. So
sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in next, Cecil Fielder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
That misses. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ramos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and set to
leading up for the Tigers, the left fielder
Nelson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the York, number 43, Jeff.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Victor Reyes will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Behind 0-2 now. Grossman leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So next to hit is Harold Castro. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Willie Castro stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Tigers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in will be Ricky Henderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Henderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. This is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. So next to bat will be Jorge Posada. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Three and 0. Here it is.
Hey.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Jose Cisnero gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Posada, the runner at second with one away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope,
too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. They'll send it on over to first, and a big out there as that keeps the runner anchored at third with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 11.
So stepping in is number 11, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tino Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Yankees, number 24. Tino Martinez.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 15 long balls and 44 RBIs. The 0-1 offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The set and the 1-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this one gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set the payoff pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Detroit is out in front, 3-2. Wade Boggs will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop.
17.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hit hard up the middle. Boggs gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. In there, no balls and a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
To third. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're up 3-2. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Aroldis.
So striding in to start the 9th is Jose Canseco, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Now this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Tim Raines swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Detroit used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Matthew Boyd earned his 5th win of the year. Number 36 struck out 10 in the losing effort. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.